business community in Guyana is being urged to remain vigilant and resist doom and gloom conversations about the country's economic outlook. Talk such as this, the Minister of Legal Affairs and Attorney General Basil Williams says is being peddled to cause fear to destabilize Guyana's economy. Attorney General Williams recently spoke at a business forum where he addressed the consequential orders laid out by the Caribbean Court of Justice. Going a step further, the Attorney General discussed what this means for businesses in Guyana.
The Attorney General was one of the main speakers at an organized forum hosted by the Guyana Marriott Hotel and facilitated by the American Chambers of Commerce in Guyana. As he began his presentation, A.G. Williams, SC, defended the administration's position that it has not breached the Constitution by staying in office until elections are held.
Because we are a law-abiding country, a law-abiding government. And no less a person than the President himself has always maintained that we will obey court orders, and we are obeying court orders. So it is erroneous to suggest that we are in breach of the Constitution, we are not resigning, etc.
Following a prescribed period outlined by the CCJ, His Excellency President David Granger met with the opposition leader and subsequently started a court hammering out process, as instructed during the final consequential ruling given by the CCJ, to select a chairperson for the Guyana Elections Commission.
On the outcome from the CCJ, the Attorney General explained that it is not the role of the court to establish a date for elections or set timelines. He implored that responsibility lies purely with the Guyana Elections Commission.
They directly asked the CCJ to rule that or give a date for elections on or before the 18th of September. That's what he did. And what did the CCJ rule? The CCJ rejected the request for those orders. The court said this: the Guyana Elections Commission, GECOM, has the responsibility to conduct elections.
Back to the matter at hand, business in Guyana following the CCJ ruling. Attorney General Williams told the stakeholders that they had nothing to worry about with regards to contracts and other business transactions.
All of this, the type of disinformation, fake information, it ought to stop because it does no well for the country. You know that we are properly in office. We are there as an interim government. We have acknowledged that. We only could do routine matters, and I respectfully submit right now that in dealings with the Chamber, they largely deal with commercial contracts, and there's nothing stopping them from entering into commercial contracts.
The Attorney General reiterated that it is larger contracts, such as those for oil blocks, etc., that the government will avoid and not issue during this prescribed period. However, it remains business as usual in Guyana. As he delved into the subject of speculation, Attorney General Williams, SC, said continued purposeful misinterpretation of the CCJ's ruling is an insult.
It's insultive to the CCJ, the apex court, to actually disavow its ruling and apply all kinds of tendentious thoughts to what the people actually ruled.
He added that it was also careless to continuously speak of a doomsday economy in Guyana, as the country is among the 5 fastest growing economies in the world.
Guyana is the fastest growing of 5 fastest growing countries in the world, our economy. And we are not saying as a government, you know who said that. And so all of this doomsday sayings and utterances that we have about our government, I don't know where it's coming from. But you cannot be the fastest growing economy in the world and you're saying that there's a downturn in our economy. All of the business that is being given out in connection with oil and gas, all that spending is impacting the economy. And therefore, it is fallacious to allege that there's a downturn in business.
In the words of the Honorable Attorney General, it is business as usual in Guyana. Thanks for watching.